Also, it has 3 exclamation marks, and she did 3 days in Tampa, Florida. So are absolutely genius, the best things ever. But there's nothing I love better than a heartbreak album and saddest Taylor Swift song. This might tell us the whole story. Hello friends, I am back. I'm Erica. If you're new here, thank you so much for coming. If you are not new, thank you for coming back. If you have not noticed, I am obsessed with celebrities. I love Taylor Swift, and I love being a fangirl. So let's get into it. Am I really doing this? Yes. Okay, let's spill that tea. So today I want to rank the Torture Poets Department track titles before they come out. I am so excited about this. I have been wanting to do this for a little while, just so that when I come back after the album has been out, I can come back and be like, oh wow, I was so wrong, or oh my gosh, that is my favorite one. I'm just so excited. So I made this big old list in my favorite journal, and I'm excited to do this. This was hard. I was like, there are 20 songs. How am I going to do this? Like, how am I going to put them in order from 1 to 20? That seems too hard because I don't even know what they sound like. Like, what if it's like a slow song or it's a fast song? Like, I have no idea. These are just my predictions, and I'm so excited to share them with you. So let's get right to it. So number 20 will be Fortnite. That song is featuring Post Malone, and her featuring songs are usually good, but her solo ones are usually better in my opinion. So I think this song will be great. I think it's like, obviously it's gonna, I already talked about this in my past video, but it's a 2-week period. It's her and Post Malone. Like, what are they gonna do? He's gonna be like in some part, like, is he gonna get a full verse like an Electric Touch, like Fall Out Boy? Or is he just gonna sing over her, like backup vocals? Like, I don't know what to expect. I feel like this song is gonna be like a slow, I don't know, something slow that starts us into the album. Okay, next up we have number 19, Clara Bow. This song I think is gonna be like a slow song. You know what I picture from this song? Like a Marilyn from Kelsea Ballerini's Heart First album. I feel like it's like a slow, like it's gonna be like reminiscing on Clara Bow's life maybe, and like, I don't know, like something about, I feel like it's gonna be a slow like 1950s movie, you know, that type slow song. And I think it's gonna be good. And then we go to number 18. I have The Black Dog. So The Black Dog, like, this is such an interesting topic because, like, how do you write a song and say the black dog in it? It's crazy. Like, The Black Dog, when I looked it up, it was like mystery, fear, like it's gonna be something scary. Like, I don't know, is it like, it's gonna be about her life, but how is she gonna incorporate this in? And she's only had one song ever. It's Mary's song, Oh My My, that's never said, she's not say Mary's song in the song. Every other song, she says the name of the song in the song. So I feel like she's gonna say The Black Dog somehow in it. I can't imagine how that's gonna be. I feel like this is gonna be like a fast song though. What if she put like a dog barking in the background? I would fall over. That'd be so funny. Okay, next up we have number 17. Okay, I wrote these kind of weird because on Apple Music it said 17 songs because the last one was the All Fairs in Love and Poetry, and now it's messed up my order, so now I have all the wrong numbers. So I'm kind of trying to. Okay, so anyway, so now this is 17. This is Fresh Out the Slammer. So this song I think is gonna be about like of how she came into the Eras Tour, right, being fresh out of the breakup. And I think it's gonna be super good. I feel like this is gonna be a hard song, like a hard-hitting rock, punk Taylor, you know, that vibe. And I think it's gonna be super fun, but I just, like, I don't know what to expect from it. I feel like it's gonna be a rocking out, like an Olivia, like, Good For You, like, you know, for like a Fresh Out the Slammer, like that. Okay, and next up, for number 16, I put Florida, and I feel like this song has so much like meaning to it because Florida was the next state that she went to after the breakup news came out on April 8th. And also it has 3 exclamation marks, and she did 3 days in Tampa, Florida. So I think that has something to do with something. And that one is featuring Florence and the Machines. I feel like they're gonna be singing backup vocals throughout the chorus and maybe like their own like verse or add to her on the bridge. I think it's gonna be super fun. And like, how's that gonna go? Is she gonna be like, back when we were in Florida, or like, that was my life when I was in Florida? Like, it's gonna, she never had a song named a state yet, has she? No, she hasn't. Okay, number 15, we are going to But Daddy, I Love Him. This song, like, I have actually no expectations for this song. Like, is it gonna be like a slow, like, But Daddy, I Love Him? Or is it gonna be like a fast, like, where she's going off and is like, but daddy, I love this guy, and you were right, and I was wrong, and like you told me so. Like, I don't know. I feel like that's why some of these songs are lower down, because like I just don't know what to expect from them. I have no idea, no like prior, like when I hear it I'm gonna be like wow, like shook for every single one. Okay, number 14 we have the Bolter. So this is one of the special edition ones. The Bolter is like someone who bolts. Is it gonna be like, who's the bolter, her or him? So it's gonna be like, I'm the bolter and I left you, and it's gonna be like a slow like ballad, like I'm the bolter and I wish I would have come back home, like the Archer kind of reminds you of that vibe. Next up I have the Albatross is number 13. So the albatross, like that's a bird, but it also is like a thing of like, you know, a fear and like the birds flying away. So the albatross, when you look up the albatross, it's so funny because it's like literally the bird face. Like how is she gonna put the word the albatross into a song? There are so many like weird titles that you're like, how is she gonna do this? And I feel like she's not gonna not say the titles in any of them. Like this is Taylor we're talking about. I feel like she's gonna say in the, like the albatross, maybe the albatross was left and she was the albatross leaving him, something like that. Gosh, this is like some hard brain work because she is absolutely a mastermind. So these song titles are absolutely genius, the best things ever. Next up, we are at number 12. This is the Alchemy. So when I looked that up, I was like, wait, what's an alchemy? Like I've never even heard that. Like an alchemist apparently is like, it has to do with like magic and sorcery and like alchemy. Like that's just a weird word. How's she gonna say that? Like I'm in the alchemy, or like she's the alchemist, or like that it was alchemy to put us apart. I don't know. I feel like this song's gonna be like a kind of like Mastermind, how it has like the game show in the background. It's gonna be like this, but like magic, like ooh, and like I don't know, like witches and like Maisie Peters. I don't know. Okay. And then number 11, Who's Afraid of Little Old Me? This might hit home for all of us, and I'm a little scared it's gonna hit home too far. Like, who's afraid of little old me? Like, I can't make any damage, but maybe she actually did. And so is that gonna, like, what's that song? I feel like that song's gonna be like a fast one. Like, who's afraid of little old me? I don't know, faster? I don't know. Like, I don't know how it's gonna be. I can't even imagine. Like, is this album gonna be like a pop-ish? Like, I feel like I'm thinking like pop slash like a slow folk slash maybe like, but there's nothing I love better than a heartbreak album, and there's nothing I love more than Taylor Swift, so these are gonna hit me right home. Okay, next up I have Guilty as Sin. So this one, I feel like it's gonna be like a slow song, but like it's a question mark, so she's asking a question. Maybe I feel like the song's gonna go through the story, like she's guilty as sin, and in the end, like, is she? And it's gonna be like for us to decide if she is or not, and that's why there's a question mark at the end maybe. And I think that song is just gonna be absolutely so good. So it's number 10 for me, but like all the best ones are coming up. And can you imagine what if when the album comes out and I put this ranking back together and literally my favorite song is like Fortnite and my least favorite is literally my top? Like, what if it completely switches? That's why I wanted to make this and like actually document it, just so I know like this is what I said, not, oh, remember I said that was my favorite and you're like, you big liar. But okay, next up, number 9. My boy only breaks his favorite toys. When I was trying to come up with like what this meant, I was like, what does that even mean? Like, my boy only breaks his favorite toys? I was like, what? But I just feel like this song is gonna be so good because I feel like she is making herself feel better that she was a favorite toy. So it's okay that she got heartbroken, maybe? Maybe is this gonna be a fast one? But like, how many times is she gonna say it in the song? Is it gonna be like a one time, like Sabrina Carpenter's Tornado Warnings, like tornado warning, she says one time throughout the entire song? Because it's so long. My boy only breaks his favorite toys. Like, she doesn't have that many long titles like that. But on this album, like, to write all these, it was a ton of writing because she has so many that are like so long, like words and words. Number 8 we are on now. This is the Tortured Poets Department. This song honestly seems like it's gonna be so good to me, and I feel like she's not gonna say the Tortured Poets Department throughout, and it's gonna be like a merry song, gonna say it, and that is absolutely insane if she doesn't say the torture. I feel like that's gonna be like not the best song on the album, but one that kind of like resembles the entire album into like together, like, since it does have the name of it. And that is absolutely, oh my gosh, the Tortured Poets Department. It's crazy that like I thought it was just gonna be the album title, but that she has a song named that too. That's wild. Next up, number 7. The only reason this song is so low is because I think it's gonna absolutely break my heart. And this is So Long London. And this song, like, I feel like it's gonna be amazing, but I'm also so scared that we're gonna be so hurt by it because it's a track 5. Track 5s are so sad. It's the sadness level. Like 1 to 10, I feel like it's gonna be the most sad we can, like the saddest Taylor Swift song. It's gonna be like Last Kiss 2.0. Or like You're Losing Me, but like about us. Oh my gosh. gonna be so sad, so long. It's gonna be actually her leaving, and that is devastating, and that's absolutely crazy. That one is, I think it's gonna, obviously it's about Joe. It's like we have London Boy. Imagine if she would made London Boy a sad song and put it track 5 or like I don't know. And then this one, it's just as crazy to me that we have London Boy and then we have So Long London, because it's devastating because we all know it's about the same person. Next up, number 6, I have the manuscript. This song I feel like is the perfect continuation from Dear Reader. You have Dear Reader and then you have the manuscript. And I looked it up, it said the manuscript was like something that's not published yet, like a secret diary maybe. So I feel like these are the songs she was writing in secret. And this might tell us the whole story. I feel like this song is the one where we get the story. What actually happened? When did they actually break up? Like, was there cheating? Was there, like, who left? Did he leave the relationship? Did she leave the relationship? Was it unhealthy? Did they just want to grow in their own ways? Was it actually the publicity? Like, what actually made them break up? And I think this song is going to tell us all the tea. Like, let's spill that tea. Okay, next up we are at our top 5 songs. I have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and this is absolutely crazy. We are at number 5 is Down Bad. So Down Bad, I feel like this is gonna be a love song of how crazy down bad she was for him, that she was so messed up from him just from loving, like, I don't know, just from loving him. Down Bad, I feel like it's gonna be a good, like, a love when love switches, like a story of us. Okay, Down Bad, I feel like it's gonna be like a story of us song, of how it's like the story of us is like it was good, and then it goes through the whole story, and it's like next chapter, the end. This is gonna be like this one, like Down Bad. She was so down bad and desperately in love with this guy, and then they broke up and she was like messed up, you know? Okay, the next one, LOML. So I saw this video and someone was saying, what if it was Love or My Life? And that brings in a whole new opening. I did not even think that. I was thinking like Love of My Lives, Love of My Life. Like, what if, I feel like Taylor would not put it like that if it was just Love of My Life, because I feel like she would just, like, that's so cryptic to put it like that. LOML, it's also the only track title that is not capitalized on the whole album. And, like, why? There's gotta be a reason for that. So I feel like I'm gonna have to say that, I don't know. Like, what if it's Love or My Life? Like, it's her life, maybe that, not like an actual life, like she's gonna be killed, but like maybe like her life is my life. Like, what if it was true, the publicity, like that he didn't like that? So then it's like love him or my life that I made for myself my entire career. Like, what if it's that the life I have? Do I need to change that and like not be a public person and not come out with music anymore just to love? I feel like it could be sacrificing that, and that is crazy. But then, I mean, wow, that, like, maybe they needed to leave each other to grow because he did not want her lifestyle, and she's like, so Love or My Life, and those were her options. Okay, next up we have number 3, The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived. That's so hilarious, Taylor, that she even came out with that, because like, is that gonna be that he didn't handle it correctly, or like, what does that even mean? The smallest man who ever lived. This song is gonna absolutely be killer amazing. I feel like this one is giving slow song ballad. Enough for You by Olivia Rodrigo, maybe like a slow ballad song, like a timeless, like The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived. Maybe it's gonna tell a story about how he was in the wrong, and this is like his down song, like his downfall. And then next up we have, these are my 2 favorites, like, so far. Just hearing the track titles, I'm real excited about them. So number 2 is I Can Fix Him, No Really I Can. This gives such parallels to Olivia Rodrigo for me, because she's like, and I am my father's daughter, so maybe I can fix him. And I feel like this is going to resonate with all of us teenage girls who are a little bit delusional, and like, we think we can fix them, and you really can't fix anyone who doesn't want fixing. And I think it takes us a long time to realize that. And I can fix him, no really, like, maybe he was like at the beginning, and she's like, I can fix him and he'll adjust to this lifestyle, and he'll adjust to, like, we can be a good couple. And then she's like, no really, like, I can, and keeps like convincing herself, and maybe that's like the downfall, and that's why they ended up breaking up, which I believe it to be true. And then the next one is our number 1. This is my song I'm looking the most forward to, but obviously I'm not going to listen to this first, because it's a crime to listen to a Taylor Swift album out of order for the first time. That's messed up, in my opinion. Don't hate me. Okay, so number 1, I Can Do It With a Broken Heart. This song just sounds so sad. It sounds depressing. I feel like it's gonna have to do about the Eras Tour, and I feel like this song is the Long Live 2.0. I feel like this is the one that she's like, like I Can Do It With a Broken Heart because of my fans, because you guys are here. In the like the lyrics that they came out with the other day on the typewriter, the video, Taylor Nation, I think because the crowd screams at her fingertips, or the crowd cheers, something. Full moon, solar eclipse? No. Half moon, full eclipse. Something like that. And I feel like that is from this song, I Can Do It With a Broken Heart. I think that is from this song because I just think, like, the crowd screams at her fingertips and she, like, it's a full eclipse. It's a full eclipse of, like, going around, like, instead of loving him. Like, I feel like this has to do with the full eclipse because when they got together and they first started loving each other, it was in the Reputation era. And Reputation was when everyone hated her. Like, not the fans, but it was cool to hate Taylor Swift back then, which is so messed up. But, so back in Reputation, when it was, like, cool to, like, nobody liked her, but yeah, they still did, but, like, in her mind, maybe no one liked her, she liked him. So now it's the half moon, it's the full eclipse. So now, she's not in love with him, but the fans are in love with her again. Does that make sense? My gosh, I could be onto something there. And that maybe that's what that means, and I think it's from that song, I Can Do It. So anyways, I just went through the 20 songs, like the order I'm excited to hear them. I will be listening to the album for the first time, obviously straight through, in order, all the way through, because we don't skip to certain songs. Like, that's like for the second listen, then you go back and go, okay, wait, what did this song say? What does this song mean? Let's go back and listen to a few different ones. Like, this is my favorite, this is the least favorite. But, like, the first time, I listened straight the way through, all the way through, because that's just how you do it, and Taylor has a method for her madness, and I will always be, like, a album in order listener first. But anyways, I hope you guys like this video. It took me a lot of time to put this together, and I just love recording, and I hate that I left it for so long. And I hope you guys love watching my, like, opinions, and I can't wait to come back to this video and watch it after the Torture Poets Department comes out, and I'll make a new ranking. I want to make, like, a first listen ranking, and then, like, an after a few days, weeks, months, you know, like that. And I'm just so excited, and I hope you guys like this video. If you did, don't forget to subscribe down below, see my recent videos, turn on those post notifications so you can see when I post, and like this video. Comment what other kind of content you want from me, because I am happy to have suggestions and try new things. And head over to my Instagram. I update my story almost daily, share my whole life, photo dumps, you know, the whole thing. And I will see you next time. Bye! Do It With a Broken Heart. Crazy to me that we're gonna get a new album in 9 days. Like, let's plan the party. Oh my god. Ah! Last? No. Like, that was like a big solar eclipse or something. Like, Taylor just says it's gonna be absolutely wild.